Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing the Amazing Spider-Man. And there it is. Since it's the Amazing Spider-Man, and I have an Amazing Spider-Man pinball, and an Amazing Spider-Man digital pinball, I figured, why not unbox it? Well, at least show it off by these pinballs. So I am going to unbox it back up where I usually unbox figures with the better lighting, but I thought for fun we would just kind of take a look at it down here today in my arcade. Yes, my basement arcade. The Amazing Spider-Man. All right, let's get up there and get this unboxed. All right, we're back in the action figure room, ready to unbox the Amazing Spider-Man. There's the front of the box. Let's flip it on around to the back. There's the back. Flip it to the side. And there he is from the side. Let's get the other side. Not a ton to see. It comes with a lot of extra hands and webs and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's one of the main reasons I got this one. There's the top of his head. And, well, how about a focus? There we go. If we're going to show it, might as well focus on it. And the bottom is that little piece of paper in the bottom. Let's set it here, pull back. And I think I forgot to mention, this is a Target exclusive figure. This one and the Moon Knight, the retro Moon Knight, both came out about the same time, both Target exclusives. All right, there's Marvel, warning, 4+. There's that Amazing Spider-Man logo, very cool. There he is. I will say, usually has a spider logo like this, and they kind of just splotched that thing on there. I don't know. I don't remember on the old comics if he did look exactly like this all the time. Maybe there was a time when he had the big fat tick looking spider. I don't know. But that's the one I thought the Amazing Spider-Man had. But this looks a little bit different. So, and plus, I mean, he looks black here, but he's actually supposed to be kind of more of a navy blue. But this is, to me, he comes off as black. So I don't know if it was just an art style they decided to go with. And being a Target exclusive, they kind of went and, you know, had some creative license and just went black with it. I don't know. He looks good though. There's Marvel again, and there's the Amazing Spider-Man. There is a blurb if you'd like to read it. And let's see. Let's go ahead and scan it on down to the bottom. Barcode legalese. All right. Let's set it here. Get a tilt down. Grab that X-Acto knife and start cutting this open. But before I do that, if you are enjoying this video, if you could like it, that'd greatly help this video out and the channel. And also, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would greatly help out the channel and give you a bunch of action figure unboxings in your feed. I do 5 a week, so if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. Oh, and if you could leave a comment, a very fun comment, I'd appreciate it. So yeah, let's keep ripping into this guy here. All right, so I usually like to cut half of it and then just open it up. One more little leg to the end here. There we go. Let's cap it. No blood, fantastic. All right. Whoa, all this stuff kind of fell out. I think nothing fell out in here. Okay, good. All right, so we got his web wings. So we'll see where these hook to. I'm not quite sure. There's one like this, and then there's another like crumpled up looking one. So we'll see where those go. Thwip hand. Very nice. 2 thwip hands, of course. I think he has 2 of every hand. So he's got his kind of crawling, sprawled out hand. Another one of those. And some holdy hands, which is good because I don't have any holdy hands for a Spider-Man. So that's one of the draws of this figure to me, was to get all these extra hands, and the spider webbing accessories. It's pretty cool. So yeah, he's got these holdy hands so he can hold the web. Very cool. Let's get to the web. Oh yeah, so I guess he just has the one holdy web. The other ones are his web wings. Let's pull it out of here. There we go. Cool. So you can see this is where he holds it from. And you can connect it to whatever you need to on this end. So yeah, I know this has come out in a lot of other figures, but I never did seem to get one, so glad to have one. This was the main draw for me, were the holdy hands and this web to buying this. I know you can create your own and stuff. At some point I'd like to, but just to have it in the box and get another Spider-Man, that's cool too. There's the Amazing Spider-Man. All right, he's out. All right, I want to see what the logo on the back looks like. Oh, it's a bright blue. I actually really like that. It looks cool. See, I don't know in that, because that's the correct back logo for sure. I don't know if it's the correct color, but it looks cool. That I'm not sure about. All right, but I do have some other Spider-Man figures here you can kind of look at. So this is the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends 3-pack. That's what this one came from. You can see he's got that little bit more modern looking logo. In the back is the correct. But even on this one, I felt like it should have been, see right here in the box, should have been this logo. I don't know. But I actually prefer this because I'm going to put this on my animated Spider-Man shelf because he looks a lot like the animated Spider-Man show figure as well. And you can see he's very blue, like blue, 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 blue. And the reds look to be the same to me. It's just this one's black, this one's blue, and then this is the other Spider-Man that I have, is the Renew Your Vows 2-pack with Spinneret. It's a much darker blue. And I was kind of thinking that this figure would be, when I heard it announced, would be more like this blue, maybe even just a tad darker. But it's black. So that's interesting. I did not think this was going to be a bright blue on the back. It's cool looking though. It is. All right, let's move these two away. Let's look at some articulation on this Spider-Man. All right, let's get a focus going. Lock that in. All right. So I will say real quick, this Spider-Man and this Spider-Man have the same head. It's kind of like that retro, kind of doesn't really have a nose. It's kind of squished in the front look. And then the Renew Your Vows has kind of more of a modern Spider-Man look head. So I don't know, I may take the head off of this one and put it on this one, so he looks more like the animated series. We'll see. But I like this Spider-Man too though, because I want this Spider-Man to be on my Avengers shelf. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure something out. Guess I just need another Spider-Man and Spinneret figure. 2-pack. All right, let's get to this one as we're gonna do. Let's see, there's your head up, way up, head down, way down, side to side action. It is just a ball joint on a rocker. And then he does, you know, any Spider-Man's gonna have the butterflies, which is fantastic. I feel like you gotta have them if you're a Spider-Man lover, Spider-Man figure. You gotta have the butterflies. They just look so good. Moves real good. All right, so in the butterflies, you have a peg going down a rocker, so you can move that shoulder wherever you need to. And then he's got a peg right here that will be used for a bicep cut. You can spin it around. Double jointed elbows, no pins. Very nice. And I don't know if the other Spider-Man had pins or not. Yeah, I think this was pinless as well. That was the Spider-Man Spinneret. And then, yeah, the other Spider-Man was pinless as well. I'm guessing this is just a reuse of this, just repainted with a different logo on the front. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I think, okay, so this Spider-Man also has these little plugs in the bicep. You can see them right here, and that must be where the webs plug in. We'll do that after we look at the articulation, but this one had the little plugs, but didn't come with any of the web wings in the pack. So now I have the web wings. I can use them on this figure if I want to now too. Awesome. So, all right, so that was the bicep cut. We looked at the double jointed elbows, no pins. Up and down for the hands. I think all of the hands are up and down. Yeah, looking at them here, they're all up and down hands. You got your hula hoop here in the waist. It's just fantastic. He's also got his ab crunch. That's his back. That's his forward. Man, I do love these Spider-Man figures. So when I saw that this one was announced, oh man, and it came with the webs and the hands. I was like, yep, that's a must-buy for me. So I pre-ordered it right away. I actually pre-ordered the Moon Knight as well. I haven't unboxed that one yet though. All right, he does not have a cut here, so all your right and left is going to be movement up here in the hula hoop, which is just a ball joint. So, very cool though. I kind of wish they would incorporate a waist cut on the Spider-Man too, and you could add all that extra action. Kind of would remind me of the Black Widow figure. Has super great articulation. I mean, this one's real close, but if they had a waist cut, I think that would be just as good. All right, the legs. You've got a ball joint down there. So there's your kick to the side. Your kick forward is always good on a Spider-Man figure. Back. He has a thigh cut. It's not horrible, but it gets a little funky when you move it too much. I like to leave mine in the 0 spot. All right, double jointed knees, no pins. Looks and works great. And then front facing pin on rocker for the foot. I will say some of these figures I've been getting from Hasbro are really stiff, and really the joints, I'm like, I'm not gonna break these joints. This one is just really nice and fluid. This is a great figure. Easy to move, doesn't feel like it's floppy. Like it a lot. Well done. All right, let's set him here, pull the camera forward, get a better focus. We'll kind of show you everything they came with, and then we'll do some scale. There's Spidey. There's that web. Be interesting to do some posing and see if I can incorporate this web in the posing. Web wings. Oh, before I do the scale and the posing, I would like to try to plug these web wings in. I do love all these hands. I don't know why more figures can't come with more hands. Why is it only Spider-Man that comes with so many great hands? I don't know. I feel like every single figure that comes out should have these hands. They should have a punchy fist, a holdy hand, a splayed hand, and a specialty hand. Like for Spider-Man, it's the thwip. It could be a thumbs up, a point forward, something. I don't know. To me, I feel like for the price of these, every single figure should have these. If not, have an extra head too, you know? If it doesn't have an extra head, then it should have extra hands, that many extra hands. That's how I feel. All right, let's bring them forward and see how we do these web wings. So you got some big ones here. So I don't know if this is the right or the left. All right, I do believe it just plugs right into that. See, I don't know if, I don't know which direction. Okay, so I think that, yeah, okay. And I don't think it plugs into anything else. I think it's just out like that. Let's try one of the other ones. This guy here. I don't know what the difference, why you would need one or the other. One looks a little bit more like it's crumpled up. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. This one I really like. This one I'm not sure what the point of a crumpled up one is. I don't know, I'll mess around with it. I do like that it comes with both, so now I can use some on my the figure that's this one, the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, so I can use some on him too, so that's cool. Alright, so yeah, I'll throw them on in the posing, and we'll see how they kind of go. I'll mess with them then. I don't want to bore you with me trying to plug spider webs into an armpit. Alright, there's Spider-Man. Let's pull back. That is everything you get in the box. You get 2 sets of spider web wings. You get, let's see, 1, 2, 3 sets of extra hands, which is amazing. You get the web, the long swingy web as well. Alright, so that's everything that comes in the box, which I am very happy with. Let's push that to the side. And let's just throw these other Spider-Man here so you can see. So this is the Renew Your Vows. You can see he's just a tad bit taller. Just a bigger figure overall. And then this is the exact same body type as this one, the Amazing Spider-Man. So same height. Let's see, his foot's a little off. There we go. But yeah, this one's just a tad bit taller. Let's see if we can get him all the way standing straight up. Yeah, he's quite a bit taller. Okay, let's move those out of the way and throw some other figures by Spidey. Who do we got? Oh, you gotta throw Venom next to Spidey, right? Oh yeah, you have to. There's Venom. And then just because it's Marvel Legends that I like to throw a big figure up. Juggernaut! Oh man, we gotta redo the camera though. That looks pretty good. Before we do the posing, let's just see how Spidey looks over here by the pinballs. Yeah, he's Pretty cool. Swing it around. Dig it. There is the amazing Spider-Man. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.